I would hold off. Those are cosmetics. They're not actually equipable items. They're like, so if you were to get a helmet of any kind, you could throw that helmet thing over top of it and it changes what it looks like. That's from me mainly, because I have all the DLC. Okay, so you gather these plants for fiber. That's usually for clothing. Okay, how much stuff do you have? Yeah. And crop plot would be nice. Okay. So basic bottom left trigger. Yeah, I usually throw out 90% of my cosmetics because how much do you have? Mm. I'm gonna throw you a torch and you're gonna want to keep this. Also, it's going to get very dark. Yes. Oh yeah, there's one up here. Yeah, we can get up there. Hold on. Let me craft a spear. You might want to equip your spear. Do you remember how to equip gear or no? Okay, okay, so you have... Yeah. Okay, I was making sure you knew how to equip stuff to your hot selection down below. Hold on. Let it run, let it run. That's a violent animal. I just wanted to get rid of it before it became a problem. If you hurt even carnivores enough, they oh, sorry. I was trying to change gear. But if you hurt even the carnos enough, they basically bugger off and yeah, they just run. I've seen T-Rexes run because they got pumped full of trank arrows and were still up. Forgot to cook food. Okay, we need level 15 in order to access this. We can't... That's the downside of being such a low level. Where are you? Oh, okay. Let me craft... Or do I already have one? No, I don't. Oh, yeah, I did have one. Okay, so I just placed down a... Yeah. Hold on. You can only put certain items. Oh. Alright. Right, you hold it. Okay, that's what you did. I was trying to remember how to... had to come up with a title quick, and I just went with that. You press X on this, and basically when the meat's cooked, you grab some. I have a spare campfire, so... It'll cook the meat in a minute. It takes a bit of time. Oh, and the thing despawned. One thing I do, just because I prefer to, is I usually put some points into fortitude, because it means I'm less likely to freeze to death, especially if I'm naked. That's fine, because you can't be that high of a level. Yeah, you're level 8. I didn't stop until I got to level 10. And that's when I considered it alright for now. Alright, there's some cooked meat in the fire. You can grab that. We're going to let all that cook up, grab it, and then we're going to go on an adventure, because I have a preferred building spot that I think you'll like. Okay, yeah. Let me pull something up. Oh, by the way, in case you ever want to tame a monster or a dino, there's a site called the Dodo Dex. That's what literally everyone uses. Yeah, you just grab the meat that's cooked into your inventory, and then you press A on it, and you can eat it. You can also equip it to your hotbar. You press A. Also, what happened to the rest of them? What happened to the rest of the meat? There was like almost a stack of 40 meat in there. Yeah, can you put that back? Hold A on something and it transfers a whole stack. Right, now that'll cook. You can right bumper to eat the food that's there. There's something known as the official resource map for this game, and I kind of just pulled it back up to try and figure out where some of the stuff is. Okay, turn. I don't need the obelisks. Cactus. Clay is not important. Sulfur is. Save root, rock root, basalt, black coal. I don't need that. You basically just press Y on. Okay, so there is obsidian. That's good. What else is over there? There is, I think, a bunch of metal deposits. Doesn't look like maybe rich metal. There are some uphill, so everything's uphill, which is good because they want to be building on the beach. Raptor claws. It's a permanent thing that they never got rid of in an update. Basically, Santa Claus, but he has raptors for reindeer. He flies across the sky at night and drops presents. You'll see a streaking thing. It probably disappeared already. It goes pretty quick. Yes, you use it as fertilizer. You do know that there's two separate sections to your hotbar, and you press LB to access them, correct? Yep, okay. How much meat you got? Because we're not going far. I got 5 on me. There's another one cooked. Well, this is the lowest level of campfire. Okay, so you want to come grab this meat? We're just going to go 3 pieces if you're full should be enough. Remember, hold A and it takes the whole stack. Yep. And... Alright. I just do that out of habit. It helps with the world loads. The less buildings there are. So if I don't have to have a building there, I get rid of it. Careful, because it is dark, and there is quite a drop. Alright, so we're going off this way because there's a preferred area to build in. The reason I do it is because it's kind of an in-between area for everything on the north end of the island. I do think we have to go through a semi-dangerous area. These are turtles, just don't smack it and you'll be fine. Also, drink some water. You can tame them later, but for right now, kind of just leave it alone. Trust me, basically, if you attack it, they are very, very likely going to murder you. They're pretty tough. They got a fair bit of health. Yes. Okay, so if you hit a body with an axe, you get hide. If you hit it with a pickaxe, you get meat. So let me explain that further about the different creatures. What the harvesting thing is. If you were to hit a tree with a pickaxe, okay, eat some of your meat. But let me explain to you. So if you hit a tree with a pickaxe, you get thatch. Thatch is pretty much kind of like old-fashioned hay that they use to make straw roofs. If you hit it with an axe instead of a pickaxe, you get wood. If you hit a rock with an axe, you're gonna get flint. If you hit it with a pickaxe, you're gonna get stone. Oh, that was one of those annoying little bastards. I took 2 spoiled meat. I could care less. Come on. Huh? No, you don't tame monsters with, okay, so spoiled meat in its purpose is you create something known as narcotics, which can then be, basically just run, screw the damn thing. There's annoying birds until you get a bow and they just freaking steal your stuff and then hit you ever so slightly. These are Komodo dragons, really old ones. Okay, so I'm trying to remember if it's dangerous to go here or not yet. Yeah. Did he? Yeah, they do that. Just come on, and if you keep running, he'll go away. Are you? Did you not eat the food? just dropped it on the floor. Eat it immediately, all of it till you're eat all 3. You don't just eat one piece. You gotta eat like 4 or 5. Alright. Yeah, this one will go well. There's 2 of them. Okay, it's just fuck, there's 2 of them. Just run. Because if you run, they can't keep up. One of my preferred areas for this map, it does take a minute to get there. I'm just hoping we don't have to, I hope we spawned in the right spot so we don't have to cross the volcano area. Where are you going? Keep going this way, because it... It really needs to... You're not going to get rid of it unless you have a bow. That's why I'm, like, just giving up on fucking fighting it. We're gonna stop when we get the land to get something to eat, because I'm running out of patience with this dude. That's the downside. When you're low level, it really does suck. Did you kill me? Alright, grab all my stuff because you're about to get teleported. Loot my body and then I'll respawn. Should be next to the campfire just got placed. Literally grab everything, you'll then be teleported. You got everything? Not really. Oh yeah, do that. You should have been teleported. Or being... Okay, so this is the correct place. I realized there was a closer teleport, so semi-good thing I died. Hold on. I'm gonna... Why'd you die? Oh. Well, you should... Yeah, you hit respawn, you'll respawn pretty much on me. Then you can grab your stuff off your corpse. You don't waste valuable meat at this early of a level. Oh, it's food. Alright, so I'm gonna need another campfire. I'll make 2 of them. And I'm gonna need to start making... Okay. What I'm doing currently Oh, I grabbed all mine. That's everything. That your corpse is over here. Or did you already grab your corpse? Oh no, that was the skins that nobody wanted. After putting, you should be at 300 weight after this, and after that, kind of just put wherever you want for stats. Three? Only three? Have you used any yet? Then you probably have 300 and it's bugging out. That's how much this stuff costs. Okay, so you should have access to the primitive clothing. Like, you see all the clothing at the first step? Basically, if it's weapons and clothing of some kind, that's what you want to use. If it's weapons and clothing, grab it. Otherwise, kind of just leave it for now. Because I've got the actual structures. So you want to grab weapons and clothing for now, that's it. Leave it for later because I'll explain as we go what's actually needed. I'll just chill and just get the armor and weapons, and then I'll give you some fiber to start building. No, most everything you can probably craft in your... Okay, so when you're in your inventory with B, if you press the upper right bumper, it goes over to the crafting section. Some things will need a crafting table, but most of the stuff you should have just unlocked is just there. Okay, hit B and then top right bumper, and you'll see on the upper left section it goes from inventory to crafting. I can give you fiber. I think I have a fair bit-ish. I just took some of the food. Okay, I just dropped you fiber, a bunch of it, so that should be for get both of us a set of basic clothing, because it'll help with the cold. Alright, go over about here, and 2, 3, 4. You can queue multiple items to craft, but only one will craft immediately. Like, it takes time to craft everything. Okay, whatever you did wrong. You press A to craft a singular item. If you press X or Y, it crafts multiple. In your inventory, when you're crafting, down below, there will be a little circle icon with a slash through it. If you hit that, it cancels all but one of the items. Sure, let's go with that. No, axe gets wood. You get fiber by de-equipping, so, like, if you have your axe pulled out, if you hit the axe again, you have back to your fists. And you walk up to random plants and you hold Y, and you'll start getting berries and fiber from it. Thatch is what you get from trees if you hit it with a pickaxe. Wood's what you get from a tree if you hit it with an axe. Oh shit. Don't go, big lizard thing, don't go here. But just warning, don't... By the way, if you have access to bows yet, please give me a bow. Right, so there are a few things you usually want to craft in bulk, arrows being one of them. Plants. So you see the random bushes, you walk over up to them, and you press Y. If you hold Y, you continuously harvest until the resource is gone. Big lizard, and I don't know if he's angry at you. Yeah, I think he's angry at you. Maybe. Maybe not. That's surprising. Alright, put 47... Oh, I gotta grab that out of there now. Yeah, you tend to. Just because I don't like messing with the food system a whole bunch, I tend... And then hell. Alright, I'm level 27. Oh boy, I leveled up again. Bottom left trigger to drop stuff, so whenever you figure that out, if you want to give me some. Hey, that's better than going naked. Alright. Water skins do link slowly over time. The only way to perfectly preserve water for carrying is via, a glass jar, which means we need to get crystal. But that's a little ways off yet. Okay, I'm building the house, but okay. If you can craft me one, because I'm very not comfortable with melee weapons in this game. You might be. Melee weapons are totally valid. I've always either immediately gone bow or gun. Hit B, and then it's the options menus, the two different option menus scroll between the things. And then you just kind of scroll down until you see anything weapons or, don't get saddles yet until we start taming monsters. I kind of tell people don't bother getting a saddle because you don't know if you're going to tame that monster. Yeah, you can grab those. Those are stuff I wouldn't grab. You can also grab the spark, powder, narcotics, and stuff like that. I'm going... Eventually you'll get something called cementing paste as well. Irrigation we don't need yet. Bowl is used for... you're gonna want a bowl. Artifact pedestals, sure, why not? Stone fence support. Oh, there's a water jar, but I'm not. Gateway for stone dinosaur. Yada. Oh, I can get Bastila turret. That's an emplacement, so I can grab that. And I'm out of engram points. Of course I am. Probably shouldn't have got the Bastila. Well, the stuff you have access to is comparative to your level. I don't like them. I would prefer a bow. A wooden club isn't considered a melee weapon in the game, I'll be honest with you. You'd be better off using the spear until you get access to swords. Because that thing is meant to essentially do torpidity damage. You hit stones with you hit rocks with an axe. So like the rocks that are breakable, you hit them with an axe. Yeah. There's a button to force yourself to shit in the game. Just swing at it and you'll eventually figure out the difference. I can't exactly explain it. There's a difference you'll notice as you start hitting rocks, and either you see, it's really easy to figure out. I knew you could. You got any fiber to spare? Because I need some for building more. By the way, you can split items in half. Like, if you got a bunch of one item, you can split it by hitting the Y button. Yeah, I didn't need a whole bunch. I just needed some. Oh, well, yeah, one of the first things we need to tame is a parasaur, but we got to go on a minor adventure for that in a moment, so we need to get access to narcotics first. Thatch, not fiber. Fiber is from bushes. You shouldn't. Are you in water? Why are you needing to hold a torch to stay warm? Never played it on PC. The only thing I know is you can mod it to be like Pokemon on PC. You think that's a lot of berries. Wait till we get a parasaur. Oh no, I'm just laughing at your innocence. Wait till we get a parasaur. Oh. Crafting skill, that's new. Hello. I would have just split Y and... Yeah. Yeah, okay, making sure you didn't actually give me everything. If you killed anything, they occasionally have random primitive tools on them, depending on the monster. So that bolas cost leather, mind you. I'm gonna need those in a minute for, well, I think I should have my own, actually, for beds. Do I have leather? For hide? No, just don't use all of it, because we need it to make a bed to respawn at over here. This is a respawn area in general, but it's just easier to spawn on the bed. Okay, so I think I have a 4x4, so I want to expand it to a 5x5, then put walls on. So I need... Now I need wood. Okay, that's better. Oh, by the way, your tools will break, so do try and keep, at least until we get Metal Gear, a small bit of wood, flint, and stone on you. I'm trying to figure... Oh, right, I raised my... Hey, do me a favor. How many level ups do you have? Next time you get some level ups, at the bottom of your list, there's something called Fortitude. Level that up. Okay, so what that does is it's resistance to the elements. So basically, if you go into like a lava area where it gets really warm, you won't instantly die of the scorching heat, and vice versa. You'll be fine in an area that's pretty fucking cold. We could. I tend to use this area as a base camp usually, just because it's pretty nice. I mean, the wyvern spawn area is really close by, so not close enough to be concerned in terms of building, but close enough that you're not going to have to travel the whole map to get there. You see that green hill zone off down the beach? You look down the beach line. Yeah, that's towards where a parasaur would spawn. That's usually the starter one. The thing you get, because what it does is it can attack berry bushes and gather everything in one go. Basically, they're used for getting narcotics, which you then can use to get more dangerous animals. Oh, you don't do this normally. This is entirely because of the way I set things up. Yeah, I put my fortitude at 20, but you don't have to put it that high. You just have to put it high enough that you're not freezing your ass off. Oh, by the way, because you're going to be the weapon person, something else you're going to want to look into upgrading is called the crafting skill. I would at least get that to 200%. That basically what it does, from what I've been explained, I've never messed with it too much, is the rarity of the items you're crafting. Like, the crafted level of them will actually be able to be increased. So not only can you get more advanced gear in terms of you're going from stone to iron, you can also, by increasing the crafting skill, supposedly make items that are better. So if you had a guy that every level he dumped every level he ever had into crafting skill in your clan, and he bought a bunch of Edgrams for like tools and stuff, if he got to max level, he'd be making items that you basically, even if you were of max level gear person, it wouldn't be a fair fight, because he'd just have created gear that was so much better that it's ridiculous. But you can't normally do that unless you're in a group of like 30 people, so. Which is possible. There are tribes that literally span an entire server. They just own the server and they server hop to do raids. So. Plausible, but not likely with our group. Oh, I already had access to build those. I did tell you, don't worry too much about stuff that's buildable. Like, it's not a big deal, but just for future reference, pretty much anything that isn't some kind of a structure, that's what you need to be grabbing. Except saddles, because wait to grab those until we know what monster we're gonna, or what, yeah, until we know what dinos we're gonna start getting. And if it looks or sound useless, probably don't get it. So like you'll notice there's things like sloped roofs, and there's other things that are just like weird creations that don't seem to make sense. You just don't, you ignore those. Like, we don't need clay. We don't need preserving salt. We don't need wooden sign. We don't need standing torch. We kind of don't need at the moment. Tents. We don't need multi-panel flags. We don't need paintbrushes. Aren't important. Training dummies aren't important. So on. That's the random stuff. Basically, I'm focusing on anything that's a structure, purely a structure, like the bare bones structure, like, you know, wall, ceiling, door frame, foundation. I want you to be grabbing stuff like, you know, the bow, the arrows, the bola, boomerang, wooden club, spyglass. Yeah, I'm probably should grab the wooden ladder now that I think about it. Wooden spikes aren't a thing that we need to worry about too much. We don't have other players. You should probably grab the hide gear, like there's in the flare gun and gunpowder. That's probably stuff you should be grabbing. Adobe foundations, anything Adobe, do not grab. That is meant for Scorched Earth. That is for a DLC map where you're going to constantly be suffering exhaustion from heat stroke. That does nothing useful here. Gravestones are useless. Adobe trapdoors and stuff like that are useless. Bug repellent can be used later, so you might want to grab that. Fishing rods, you can fish in the game. Lesser antidotes, basically it cures afflictions. That's something you might want to grab. Things like that. If it sounds something miscellaneous and not exactly useful, again, like, you know, who needs a gravestone, don't grab it at the moment. Yeah, pretty much. Question, do you have access to metal pick and a hatchet yet in terms of, like, engrams? Because that's at 20, level 20. I'm at, I don't know what level you are at the moment. You might want to, yeah, anything you can get that's like metal gear, you might want to start grabbing that. I got the forge and smithy because those are buildables. You want to grab basically the stuff that can be built by them, so like the tools and so forth. I have points to spend at the moment, but I'm not going to because I'm at the point where I could grab the starter guns, but we aren't going to be able to build those for a solid minute, so there's no point in grabbing them. I think I'm kind of stuck in the ground. What's going on with my character? Oh, thank you. I don't know what happened, but I got stuck in the ground. I'm going to upgrade. I'm getting my crafting skill up to 200%, and then I'm gonna leave it be and kind of just leave my levels. I need just. Okay, let me see. Oh, I set it so everything respawns really, really quickly too, so we don't have to like go far to gather resources. What am I missing for more wood foundations? I'm missing basically wood. I need 4 of them. I can craft 2. Okay. Oh, okay. No, you know, I'm getting to the point where I could make some other things. So I'm gonna need you to go start killing some things and if it looks small, it's probably harmless, or you can take it. the big lizard we saw going around was something you'd probably want to avoid. Anything smaller than that should be fine, because you can use your bow and just keep it range. Oh, you'll get oil from that, I do believe. I believe try axe and then give a few swings with pickaxe and see which gives you which. That's a good way to tell, is just switch the gear. See which one gets you the keratin and oil. Yeah, spoiled meat's used for narcotics, so that's kind of a good thing. Well, that's the easiest part of narcotics to get, though. To be honest, but it is a good thing to have. Okay, so it did build correctly. I need doors. Okay. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I tend to spread my stuff out for the first 30 to 40 levels. After that, I usually just focus one or two things. When we get mounts, that's not going to be quite as important. But do keep in mind, there is literally you can even just straight up increase your damage. That is one of the things. Like, just look at everything you can upgrade at this point and just see what you determine to be the most important. The only thing I can recommend is if you don't have, like, you know, your fortitude up at least to 10, like it should say just 10 on the skill itself, not levels, just like 10, that should be good. And if you can, I would put crafting skill at least up a little bit. Alright, I'm about to build a bunch of things. If it's stuff from your hotbar, you can literally just hit the hotbar button after it breaks and repair. Alright, and kind of those. You need narcotics first, which means you need a grind pedestal, which I have the access to build, I just haven't gotten around to yet. If it's tiny and small, just murder it because it won't have much health. You should be good. What'd I run out of? Oh, I ran out of... Of course I ran out of fire. I made you wanted to kill it for hide, so please use your axe to kill it. Or to harvest. Alright, that opens the right way, good. You probably hit a tree or something. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah. That's a minor issue. It's about 170 meters away. Oh, then they increased it than what it used to be. You just gotta hunt somewhere near me then. Mainly, I want the hide because I need the hide to make bedding. I need the hide specifically to make bedding and to make some of the crafting stations. That's why I wanted you to go get hide. Just come back from now. Metal irrigate. Ah, that's fucking useless. Oh, beer barrel. That's. I could, but it's. I wanted to get enough of the house finished enough to start placing some things in it. It's not even done yet. It's gonna be a storage stall. Alright. Crafting. How much is a large? I need more. Oh geez, you made a crap ton of storage. Of course you did. Hide and stone. I'm missing. It looks a lot. Let's hide and stone. To come back, I just kind of sorted out my inventory, and I'll help you kill things because we need to kind of do that now. Where are you? Hold on. How is this damn thing faster than me? Oh good, and you insta-harvest it. Wonderful. Oh, we got its venom. Oh! Great. We have this thing. We have a disease. Pretty sure we die. I didn't spawn far. Do you still have the disease? Throw out all your stuff if you can, and then just go run into the water and die because never mind. I was gonna say your body, I think, produces the disease. Okay, I'm going to gently sneak up and poke your body with a stick in the hopes of breaking it before the disease. Yep, okay, we don't have the disease to worry about now. Body's disease. Alright, so we need to gather hides, so kind of just follow me. Oh, you do have to re-equip your armor. What do you mean? You see the double square button that's one of the two option buttons? Hold it. And it'll bring up a scroll wheel. One of the options is toggle third person. You see what I'm talking about? You find it? Alright. The only downside to this location, it can occasionally be a little hard to get animal resources from, like, monsters. Yeah, no, that thing will fly away. Down here towards the beach is where prime hunting ground area is. Okay, see the turtle? We're gonna kill the turtle. There was a turtle. There was a turtle. I guess did it go in the water? Yeah, that was something pleasant. Oh, while we're up this way, there should be metal nodes somewhere. We go looking. You should start seeing monsters. Where are you gonna come? Nah, I call them, I forget to call them what they are. Hey, you just melee these ones. Just melee them with the spear. They're really easy to kill. You ever seen Jurassic Park? The little tiny... They're compies. Oh, what am I... Well, we need hide. We need a lot of hide, because we gotta make furnaces. Oh, where are you? It's a Diplosaurus. Ah, we accidentally killed it. That's alright. Come back up this way. think there are some metal nodes around here. Our bodies will just technically collapse right where we are, but always to be safe in case something goes screwy with characters, I usually insist on going back to camp and having whoever isn't the host. Dude, this isn't like that. When I close my game, nobody else can enter this world. Think of it like this ain't like Rust. No. This is think someone's hosting sharing a Minecraft world. They made it multiplayer. There should be metal nodes around here. We kind of need metal. I'll show you when I see it. It's a certain type of rock. I don't think any of these are it. It's been a while. Okay, that might have been a hollow. I can't. Yeah, it was. I think I might have found some over on me. I remember there being spawns for it over here. Here's one. I think. Nope. The light tricked me. You'll know when you see it. It's a different type of rock. Over here. See the gold-like rocks? Yeah, you did. Don't grab a whole bunch. We have an inventory limit, but we do need some to start making Metal Gear. What about your water skin? Does it have water in it? Because it still. You get dehydrated, the side effect is you pass out. Take the pass. Alright, we can get stone back there. So you know what? Through the stone, I kind of need that. I'm going to put some more in the weight. Well, I've grabbed a fair bit of metal, probably enough to grab a metal pickaxe, which means we can come back and get more. So, where are you? Alright. How much hide do you had? Because I think we need about 200. I have 43. Oh, crap. Well, actually, I'm surprised we have enough. Okay. I'm heading back down to the beach. Oh, there you are. I'm coming down the mountainside. Is it just gonna fly away? I don't know. He'll come back to attack. No, he won't. Yeah, it takes some getting used to. It's a skill. Let's just go back because we can craft a furnace and a smithy and other stuff. Nah. They don't really drop much height anyway. They're more, they drop weird things. Hey, you got stone on you, like a fair bit of it? Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Just drop me all of it, because I gotta make a furnace. What am I missing for the furnace? Oh, I need your hide too, I'm a dumbass. Alright, and then the smithing table, which does take hide. Need that, and smithing table, yeah, it also takes hide. What level are you? Oh yeah, you should be able to start grabbing guns and stuff then. Hold A. If it's cooked meat, it probably... Okay, it has an inventory limit of 3 and it's at 4. Because things were cooking. So you have to take other... You have to take the other things out in order to put something else in. Yeah, I can. Give me a minute. This chest over here. The one with all the carrot. The one with all the spoiled meat. There is a specific container meant for freezing meat, but we don't have the thing to keep it working, so we're not doing that at the moment. Yeah, it's a preservation bin. But we don't have we need spark powder in order to keep it functioning, and we don't have spark powder. Guns should be starting around 40. It's some sort of a rifle and a pistol. Yeah, you can grab the ammo for the ballista, but I already have the actual ballista, because it's a buildable. Oh yeah, there's a blast furnace. Okay, so if you go into the building, there's a blast furnace and it's cooking. If you want to put whatever metal you have in there, that'd be beautiful. Yeah, you're going to want to get that for trank arrows. It makes them better. It's basically a metal spear. It depends. Oh yeah, you should have had access to those ages ago. So did you throw whatever metal you had into the blast furnace? It's in here. It's this thing. Oh, if you look into the sky, you'll be able to see raptor claws. Or you should. I don't see him. So did I. Oh, I think that's just a signal that drops are going down at this point. The giant glowing boxes. Yep, I'm currently waiting on there it is, the 5th one, so I can make a enough for the smithing table. Yes, I do. So you see this little thing over here? The mortar and pedestal? Go into it, and you need to give it narco berries, and you need to give it spoiled meat. See, because it's a crafting station, see? If you want to come over here, I think you should be able to create weapons in a moment. And I'm more concerned with metal pickaxe and metal axe. It adds metal to it, and you should be able to at least get the metal pickaxes. Over here. This table. Set the narcotics to be made first, that's probably more important. Yeah, come over here. And then you should have the stuff to make metal pickaxes. I'm gonna go grab all of our narco berries and put them in with the spoiled meat, because narco berries. I knew we had them. Did you have enough to craft pickaxes, or were you missing something? Did you take everything out of this? I put a bunch of things into... Okay, I put items into that smithy bin, so you had to have taken them out. You should have hide in your inventory now. You need to keep them in the smithy in order for it to craft. If you take them out, it won't function. If you take things out of those, they won't function. You might want to make 2 of those if you can, because I think it's only 1 metal. Oh, you made 3 of them. That's okay. That means 1's a spare. I'm going to give you the materials to make something called spark powder, because that would be fun to have. If you go in there, you should be able to craft more, because I put more narco berries in. I'm getting us some much needed resources for Oh yeah, you see how it says I'm tired? If I keep swinging the axe long enough while tired, I will pass out as well. That's how that functions. No, it's pretty in-depth, but it's not too hard to learn. It's just a lot of things to learn at once. Oh, I would have worried more about saving it for weapons, but okay. That big oil jar was. Where are you? Oh. Don't knock the bird out with the trick. Those are hard to get, man. Save it for when we actually need to get a monster. Seriously. I don't think you understand how valuable those are at this rate. Let's go get it. They'll become less valuable in about 10 minutes if you just wait till next time we play and we go get a parasaur. I'm not trying to take the fun out of things. It's just they're really not easy to come by. Here, I'm going to teach you how to make something else. You should have access to something called spark powder. Come back to the mortar and pedestal. I put flint and stone in there. I want you to make spark powder because once we get enough of it going, I can make a preservation bin and then we throw our food in that and it's not a problem. Spark powder is used first and foremost to make gunpowder. You put spark powder with charcoal and it makes gunpowder, so that's how we get bullets. Second off, it's used for stuff like the preservation bin in order to give access to... It basically allows you to stop food from spoiling, as long as you've got enough of the powder. What am I missing? Fiber and stone. Okay. You need to make as many as possible because I don't know how much it's going to take down a parasaur. I don't remember. I'm going to come back with more narco bearers because I needed fiber. Okay, let me put this in perspective for you. A meat eater of level 30 usually takes about, I think, like 40 trank arrows, and we need 1 narcotic per trank arrow. I think. But does that help put things into perspective for you? Alright, I'm gonna put down I'm putting down the preservation bin right here by the door. And then I'm gonna put down 2 actual storage bins because those small ones are garbage. Alright, basically now whenever we have meat that's fully cooked, you throw it in that preservation bin and you throw spark powder in with it and it'll last literally forever. I have the ability to build beds. Did you already grab that? If you have the Ingram to build beds, then I won't worry about it, but if you don't grab it, because I can make beds. Okay, do you have actual bed? Because there's an actual bed. Because don't grab it, because I can make it. It's called simple bed. It's like level 4, 5. Oh, it's level 7. First item. Simple bed. Then don't worry about it. I just need hide to make one, and I have hide. I need, I think, fiber. Yeah, I need... Oh, no, wait, no, I think I have fiber. I think I can literally just make one. Oh, no, it's thatch I'm missing. Of course it's thatch. It's always thatch or wood. Oh, okay, that works. Yeah, I lagged a moment. Alright, I'm gonna build, I think it costs a fair bit of hide, and we need that for weapons and gear, so I'm gonna just make one bed. And yes, that thing takes a crap ton of gunpowder in order to function. More than the others. Preferably, but let's see what we can craft metal axes first, because those are a little more important. And craft crossbows. Start small. Back at the crafter. You should be grabbing. Yeah, dude, you do realize there is a flying monster that is essentially a mobile base. It's a really, really big flying creature, and you can put something called a platform on it, and then you can if the controls are enabled, basically put those bastillas and catapults on it, and it's used as a mobile attack platform. You can literally fly around in a giant monster and just shoot ballista bolts off its back. So do I. It's gonna be a minute, because I think they're on like another part of the. They're half the map away. I did tell you I 2 timesed everything. It can go a hell of a lot faster. You want to make metal axes and crossbows for both of us. Please. Don't worry about the wrong neck rifle now. It's not important. Worry about crossbow axe. It's gonna be a minute. Those are not cheap. We're leveling up quicker than we are supposed to be progressing. At this point in the game, we should be struggling to get crossbows. Oh, right, that's something else we need to be crafting. Look and see if you got something called cementing paste. It should be not far after the narcotics and the arrows in the list. Cementing paste. It's used partially in the creation of things like guns. Also, it's 12:20. You probably want to get off at this point. It's like level 10, somewhere around there. It's one of the first items in the list, like on the right side of the page. Let me. Level 13. I said around level 10. Did you already have it, or you just now got it? Alright. Alright, well, night, man. Just throw all your... There's an empty storage bin in the building. Yeah, the far left one. The far left one. I would. That way you know which one. Yeah, that way you know that one has all your stuff. That's basically what gives you your inventory and everything. It's some sort of tracking device. It's a lore thing. Every time you die, you get a new one. I'm good at the moment. Yeah, and you should be good. Are you actually enjoying Ark now? Don't worry, it's about to be a lot more fun the next time we play, because we'll actually go and start taming. Actual fun, I would think. You're gonna get to tame a dinosaur, and I'm gonna teach you how to use them, because they can be used to do a variety of things.